different, yeah. Because he used to be that guy who was like third on the PR, but you only knew KGH and Duck.
Yep, Ginger's every bit. I mean,
every bit is good. Absolutely.
So we're going to FD. I think this is a decent starter stage for Puff.
Yeah.
I think depending on the Puff and the Falco's playstyle, every stage can be good or bad.
Absolutely. I feel like platforms are incredibly nice for combos. Because it forces this kind of neutral when you're on FD. It's, you got lasers and you got 2 hits as Falco, but
platforms actually, people might not realize, it helps Puff's rest game too.
Absolutely.
An up throw on a platform is always a kill. An up throw on FD, if they full DI, is not a kill.
Yeah, you might get a hit still, but
Yep. Now there are ways to, especially at like 0, to extend it and get your kill, but not as easy.
Definitely not the same thing. But
looks like Fizzle's going for the stay high approach to these lasers.
You're very confident in that, yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad nair, weak nair that just got very easily crouched.
You'll see a lot of those auto-cancel nairs trying to come down with.
Fizzle likes those, yeah.
Likes to do it on shield and a lot of stuff like that, but not really a
nice crouch
safe option, just an easy one.
Good drill. Drill grab, true combo.
Yeah, you get the little flip there.
You can drill rest Falco easier than Fox, but still not super easy, so I don't think we're going to see that.
Yeah, not something, especially when you're at like, when you're down a stock, that's not really...
Ginger is better, I think, at the up throw follow-ups on Puff than most of the Falcos.
Yeah, I would say almost any other one, because that's really...
Yeah.
When you watch his sets back when Prince of the Boo was over in the region and he was coming over to Michigan, a lot of it was a grab-focused playstyle.
Yep.
Exactly this. You play lasers to the edge, they go for the ledge, you forward tilt, same thing, yeah. I can actually show you Prince of Boo sets of Ginger doing the exact same thing 2 years ago.
Ginger was in a position where he can either figure out how to beat Puff with Falco or lose to a Boo every time.
Yeah, so...
Good forward throw.
Definitely.
He needs to kill him like right now.
Yeah.
He's not looking super confident on these edge guards.
Yeah, I want to see, like...
You gotta commit, but
at
like,
some point.
Safely, like that. Yeah, there you go. He could have covered a couple things to that commit, but he happened to get...
Yeah, if you see up B there, you can go for a second jump and go out. You don't see one, you just fade back forward air.
Caught the roll. Fizzle got kind of stuck on the ground there during the respawn. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I think he's got enough jumps. He's getting low, though.
Yeah, he's down to like one more, I thought, but... We're back and safe, but the trouble here is I feel like Puff gets a lot of her work started off with good grabs and like strong back airs in neutral, and we're not seeing any of that. No percents being racked.
And this is how it feels sometimes. Falco just has you like locked on the ground, and you can't approach play the game in a play. And there he gets a hit, and Falco just punishes him because he's so low.
Yeah.
But Falco is at kill percent now for Puff.
Oh. But Puff was at kill percent for Falco, so.
Because that's the thing as Puff against Falco. If you're at 150, it's okay. He still has to get the hit to kill you because he usually can't set up his own kills like Fox can. Yeah, and that's the big difference.
I really like to see this matchup talked about, like you see grapplers talked about in other games.
I think Puff's the grappler character in this game. I mean, Icy's are, but Puff's another one.
I mean, I feel like this one especially because it's all about cornering, controlling, and then you know, like baiting the punish. Because her neutral game is pretty much back air.
I think it's very clear that Fizzle just came from playing Smash 4.
Yeah.
He's not clean on the way he needs to be. He has punishes set up that he doesn't get.
Yeah. And I mean, he's starting to approach in kind of a manner that it's, I feel like it's understandable for the percentages instead of going for things like crouch cancel.
He needs to... Ginger was never in a position where he was worried.
Yeah.
Like at all.
There's like even when he got cornered there, we saw a couple of times where he just ran through him.
Yeah. So Fizzle needs to find a way to lock him down and get Falco. The way I always looked at Puff is, if you're not scared of me, I can't win.
Yeah.
You have to make them worried about what you can do.
That's just exactly like why I like to put him like as a Zangief.
I don't know if this was the stage to do that.
Yeah, you're not. If you can't get in on FD, I feel like.
Yeah.
Dreamland, they're just.
I think I would have preferred Battlefield or Fountain, but we'll see.
Yeah, I feel like Fizzle's still trying to warm up here, so we might see a little bit more action on his end. But
he needs to find these grabs. He needs to find these up airs, which I just saw him go for.
Platforms do help a lot, though, in terms of being able to get out.
And they help you navigate the laser.
Yeah, specifically that.
Obstacle course.
So I feel like it's still going to be helpful here. Obviously, a good counter trick.
Oh,
there you go.
Very good, very good.
That is not a Smash 4 follow-up, so
no, it was not.
To feel a bit better.
Oh, I think Ginger messed up and shielded there. And like messed up his follow-up. He might have been able to double dip him. Stay again.
And that is.
No, he might not be dead. Might not be dead. He's far to the edge, though. No, not quite.
I guess not dead, but quick 50%.
Yeah, it's still 50%.
Pretty nice here.
Yeah. And Puff didn't really take anything for it. So this is where Fizzle is okay with Falco doing this.
Yeah.
And just Oh, wow. That was tricky.
Rough.
It's always tricky when they come from the top and fall straight through the platform and hit you like that.
Yeah. I feel like that's definitely what you want to be looking for, though, because last thing you want to do is, like, Puff on this stage, you can really start to milk your lead as you get to,
yeah, he wanted to stay alive.
Yeah.
That's kind of the point I was getting at. It's like he can eat more damage as long as he doesn't eat a big hit. Nice combo.
Yeah, definitely seeing a much cleaner game out of Fizzle here. His options in neutral feel a lot less like, let's try this, and a lot more, this is the percentage I want to be making these decisions.
He showed me, mistake there. He showed me something I like to do, which is, if you get Falco shielding,
there you go.
Yep.
Can't do a second shine there.
If you get Falco shielding, and you wait a second, and let his shield go down just a little bit, oh, that was big.
Almost dead.
The stupid top feathers of his head stick out, and Puff can nair right on top of his head and poke him.
Yeah.
And that's something I used to do a lot. But you have to get him to shield first. If he doesn't stop moving, it doesn't work. So he needs to lock him down.
Yeah, so, and honestly, a lot of that comes back from Falco starting to respect the back airs.
Yep.
Until we get to about 30%, I don't expect to see that starting to happen.
Kill. And that's like what I was saying about fearing Puff. Like, when you get Falco a little bit worried, then he does shield.
Yeah.
And then you can hit these pokes, you can go grab him, a whole bunch of stuff.
But it's all about establishing that presence here.
Yeah.
Honestly, we're seeing, if we're talking presences, Ginger has established his presence. Yeah. Very well controlled and very calculated gameplay. I mean, calculated might be a nice way to put lame, but it's, you know, it's Falco Puff.
Definitely. I mean, he's still going after him.
Yeah, definitely. We're seeing interactions here, but definitely a lot of come to me. And that's
one way I've actually, I kind of forced myself to play this matchup. It probably sounds dumb to anybody who hasn't done it, but it worked for me. Oh, he could have arrested that.
Yeah.
So when Falco's facing you, then you have a green light, and that means go get him. When he's not facing you, then he can up tilt, he can back air, he can do his keep out moves. When he's facing you, he's going to laser.
Yeah.
So that's when you go get him. So red light when he's turned his back, green light when he's facing you. If you play that way, I actually had success doing that and like navigating the neutral that way.
Yeah. He did beat some good players, Ginger included.
I have a decent record against Falcos. Despite hating the match.
No. I mean, I could understand. This matchup
still die in one hit.
Yeah, particularly difficult.
Oh, he needs to follow up. Nice.
Good read. Grab. No grab.
Yeah, just didn't commit to that ledge. That's a big thing too. Falcos forget shield grab on the down tilt.
Yeah.
Always shield grab it.
Pretty good kill option, but nothing like Fox.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, the back throw and the up throw do have a couple DI mix-ups in there.
Yeah, that's why back throw, up throw, down throw are actually all really good options. It is hard to pull off. None of it's... That's the fear that we need to be seeing.
Exactly.
A lot more
Ginger
shield.
was very worried there.
Not
you
doing
can just see it in his reactions.
Yeah.
But Fizzle kind of blew it.
And we're seeing Ginger starting to change his play a lot less lasers.
Control right now.
Yeah. A lot more top platform. Not confident in playing safe at the ledge.
Dashes, I have to assume there. That wasn't supposed to be a tournament winner.
But starting to reset
Fizzle
back
very
forward.
low. Fizzle needs to just hang out, be happy with this lead. Nice.
And that should be it.
Block
if
him
he
off in the
cleans
corner.
this up.
Oh, no. He could die
big
for this.
whiff.
Okay.
Yeah. The down air there probably would have been it, but
Fizzle just all his moves are hitting now. Well, all Ginger's moves are hitting now, but before it was all Fizzle's moves.
Yeah, we're
now it's
feeling pretty swingy. Just about anyone's game here.
Yeah, he's about to.
You get about 10% on Puff, and you're both in the same boat.
Yeah.
And 10%'s not hard to ask when you got lasers.
Oh.
That might be it, though.
Back here. Got it.
There you go.
To me, and the crowd's going crazy for that win.
Yeah. A lot of OSU here, though.
Every time Fizzle went out there for the edge guard, I think he got him.
Yeah.
Almost every time. And every time he didn't go out there, Ginger got it back, or made it back. So he needs to remember that.
Yeah, so...
I think this is best of 3.
Yeah.
Fizzle with the classic hand warmers. He's a big hand warmer guy.
Yeah. I really like this.
Gotta assume he banned Yoshi's.
Yeah.
I guess I agree with that. Neither of them are good. You can play Yoshi's in a way that's good for Puff.
It's hard, though.
But I know from experience, Ginger can shield drop shine you on the top platform at 0
and
find his way to kill you. Yeah. He knows those setups. Stadium, it's not quite as big of a deal.
Ginger, definitely one of the guys, labs a lot.
He's a very studied player.
Yeah. Really like to see those players instead of just grinding out. They think new ways to do things.
Yep.
But
I've tried to think of my own new ways to do things when I was playing Puff. Most of them sucked, but just for new players, that's important. Like,
makes the game more fun, too.
Try to find your own stuff. Most of it will suck, but mean, we had to figure everything out through trial and error, right?
Yeah, right.
Good DI on the lasers.
So, pretty immediate lead for Ginger here. 50 seconds in, and we're talking 120%.
Oh, Fizzle was looking for something big there.
Yeah.
Just a big empty jump. I don't know what it was. Maybe up air. But if Fizzle could get on the ground and grab him, Falco can die.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, if he would have shielded that
up
tilt is shield grabbable.
Yeah. It depends on the pushback you get, but if you shield the in, a lot of times it's pretty free.
Yeah. Shield drop there would have been
yeah, you definitely saw him go for it the way he angled the shield down after, but I mean, he's getting him to 44, so...
And I think even in his play, when Fizzle gets these opportunities, he's not capitalizing, but when he gets them, you can see Ginger's play kind of tense up. Like,
yeah. I feel like that's a big issue for a lot of Falco players against Puff, at least at like a mid-level, where the moment Puff gets around him, they're like, okay, this isn't a time where I can laser, what do I do?
And we're not seeing the panic options from Ginger, really. No spot dodges at all.
Yeah. Really...
All his escapes he means to do instead.
Yeah. And off the top, so
31,
yeah. 31%, pretty
close to 0.
Yeah, pretty close to 0. And honestly, for this matchup, you're at the same, like, you're both at death percent now, so you're fine. But want to see him try and fight back in the center here, honestly. Yeah. Once Puff starts, honestly, Puff stinks grounded, but when she's on the ground, she has a ton of options.
Very important tech. Oh my god, that power shield could have got him stock if he was ready for it.
A lot of close hits there.
Here's the thing about power shielding lasers. You have to do it on purpose. You have to know you're going to power shield, or else you can't capitalize, and he wasn't ready there. Crazy.
Speaking of panic options,
I think those were shield drops. I think he messed them up personally, but Fizzle, ready to capitalize. He's good at just standing there and letting you do something stupid.
Yeah, I mean that's that Dreffin practice.
Yep.
You wait for the 3 spot dodges and then you grab him.
It's hard with Puff though because sometimes you're just chasing this guy for so long. You want to hit him so bad. It's really hard to sit there and wait for his
maintaining that patience.
Yeah.
Is crazy.
Yep. I've had a lot of problems with that.
Ooh.
Very close. Ginger's good at that platform shine pressure. Another power shield, almost ready for that one.
You can actually shield grab the shine, wavelength shine, no matter how cleanly it is done. It's interesting.
I don't know. Fizzle knows though.
Yeah.
So this is what we've seen almost every stock. Fizzle takes a ton of damage. He dies, and then he comes back and kills Ginger. But that loses him the game in the end.
Yeah.
He has to take a stock first.
Fizzle, he's in pretty big here. Big fan of the
crowd. The crowd is trying to A with these grabs, but they're like really unimpassioned.
Yeah,
they were not doing good.
I mean, maybe they're watching. I mean, projector's going to be a bit slower.
It probably is delayed.
No, it's pretty close.
So he's eating these lasers, but honestly, these lasers, percentage-wise at least, don't do anything.
Yeah, at that position, honestly, all you needed is wave dash back up tilt. So as Falco, I would have tried to maintain the corner there because you're at 11%.
Be careful getting above him. An up air would be devastating. Yep, that was the correct follow-up, but you just missed it. You do a run late up air to get that juggle. That looks grabbable to me.
Yeah, that's
kind of panic grabs, but there again gets the kill.
Gets it clean, and
that's
what matters here.
Fizzle needs to do what he's done this whole game and take the stock quick.
Definitely getting some better. I feel like the spacing for Fizzle has improved like pretty well each game.
Yeah.
So maybe if he had that game 1 be a little bit warmer.
He needs to get this momentum back like he keeps doing. He's getting a little too much damage.
Yeah. See how he kind of fades in here, but Ginger really content to just wait it out.
Oh, he's going to die. Wow. Beautiful combo.
Particularly unexpected. I fid like if he'd it a little bit further, it would have got out, but maybe Ginger knows something we don't.
No, that was good. Because Ginger knew, like, he's killed me every time after I kill him.